Hi, this is Sabrina, lead trainer for Ballen Brands. Today I'm going to show you how to add a new user to your WordPress website. And this is specifically going to be if you are having people on your website that are going to be editing or writing content, but you don't want to give them full access to edit your theme, your plugins, things like that. So what you're going to do is from the back end of your website is you're going to go into users on the left side and you're going to hit add new. So from here, it's going to ask you for a username, so you can create whatever username you want for that particular person. I recommend making it something easy for them to remember. A lot of times people use their email as their username, so that is up to you. Then you're going to go ahead and put their email in, their first name and their last name. Website is not required. You're going to set up a password. If you hit show password, it'll give you a temporary password that you can use, or you can type in an actual password in there. Then you can check this little box that lets you know if you want to send the user an email about their new username and password or not. And then you want to choose their role. So this is really important based on what you want them to be able to edit. In our case with editing and adding content, they're either going to be an author or an editor. An author gives them access to only add and edit content that they are assigned the author of. The editor option gives them access to add or edit any content, whether they are assigned to it or not, as well as editing your media. And then admin gives them full control of everything. So unless they're like a very trusted member on your team, we recommend author or editor only. Now this image option is not always in here. This is a plugin that we added. So this really isn't needed. What's up here is the most important part. Then once you're done, you're going to hit add new user, and that is it. Now, inside of your posts and pages, I'm going to show you where you can edit the author here. So if they are an author, you know where to go assign them so that way they can actually edit the post. So here's the author box here. So you can click on that drop down and you can choose your author from that list if you want them to be able to edit this. If they're an editor, then they can edit it anyway. It doesn't matter who the author is. Now, an important thing is to make sure to change the author option back to yourself once they're done adding or editing that content. Otherwise, it will show up on your website as if they wrote it, unless you want them to show up that way. If you have a team of writers and you want it to show who wrote what, then you can keep them the author. But if you want to make it seem like you wrote the content, you're the author, then make sure to change it back to yourself. Now also on your users, once you create the user, you can set up a nickname for them. So let me go into one of our contacts here. So if you scroll down here, this is after you've already added them, you can actually change their nickname. Cool thing about that is on the front end of your website, the nickname is what appears, so you can make everybody's nickname your name or your team name. So that way, if they are working on something that's public, it will still show up as if you wrote it while they are editing it until you can go back and change the author back to yourself. And that is how to add users to your WordPress website. If you have any questions, you can always reach us at team@ballenbrands.com. And if you want to learn more about online marketing strategies, head over to our YouTube channel, Ballen Brands. Thanks for watching.